welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and for those of you that have been following me for a while, I don't normally have a big chunk of white on my shirt. You'll notice something different. I've had a haircut. Yay! I had that done yesterday, so it's finally, it was getting very, very long and very, very shaggy. So anyway, let's get to the painting. Today I am doing a more proper version of the I've been playing. I've always been very intrigued by Shelley Art's bloom technique, which and in the past I have done a video where I showed you how I've been getting a similar kind of effect, and lots of other people have as well, with what's that thing called? With just a blow. It is, but there is some effects that she's been getting that I haven't been able to duplicate. Haven't really played with, actually. I certainly have not done any of her courses, and I am really just guessing at what they're doing. But what I wanted to do was take you through what I've been playing with, and for more in-depth details about it, there's a video available on my Patreon for my amazing patrons. So basically what I'm doing now is just, as you saw, put a coat of my stock standard base, just a brush of it, not a full big layer of it, then a puddle of it, then puddle of my purple, no silicone, puddle of my bronze, I'm sure, yes, bronze, no silicone. Again, all of these are just mixed with Floetrol and water. And then I'm going to go in with my red, crimson. Okay, so we've got a puddle there. And then this tin here is a little mixture that I've made up. And I go over the details of that on my Patreon video. But it's a lot runnier, and it's not using the same paint. This is the Reeves paint mixed up with stuff I've always used, guys. It's just the combination, the percentages. So if you want to play as well, please do. No special additives, no enamel paints or anything like that. It is purely stuff I normally use. And let's see what sort of result I get. Now, as you can see, it's got lots of cool lacing, which really is all Shelley Art's taking advantage of. Got the cool lacing, got a little bit of added liquid that's come out of my tube. Let's get rid of that. Added liquid. I'm guessing you can guess what that is. So as you can see, we've got beautiful lacing. Nice big spread with lacing all round. So there we go. I like it. I like the effect it's creating. I don't actually like the overall picture. So guess what? I'm going to do a typical... Michelle showed you the demonstration. Dun dun! Now, let's make the picture pretty. Why did I add the extra paint? Look at that moisture. Wow. Did I really spit in the tube that much? Let's get rid of that. The reason for the extra paint is purely to give it something to run on. When you're wanting to make it run, it needs to go on something. And why did I not put the extra paint on both sides before I started to tilt? Well, the stuff that I put on this side would have just run straight over the colour, which is so not what I desire. Look at that. Still not liking it. I like some of it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to end up with a painting that I really love. But we can keep trying, keep playing. My hair is getting in my way. I really like that. I'm not going to try and stretch it anymore, but I do need to cover up what I've got down here. There we go. I like it. You know what it looks like to me? And I'm going to wipe my hands before I point at it. It looks like a big, intense cloud with a cloud face coming out. So this is the cheek, chin coming up. We've got a hairy type thing, and we just need a couple of eyes in there, and you'd have this amazing cloud being coming down going, I'm going to eat you. No. Anyway. So that's my attempt at doing a bloom technique with nothing but what I normally have in the house, which nothing that I've ever used on any painting before, and no silicone. No silicone. Did you hear that? No silicone. So, if you want to know my secret, gotta become a patron. It's one of the perks of patronage. Check the description below, end of the video, you know, all those things. But I'll be back once this is dried to show you the end result. Well, it's almost dry. I'm not going to touch it. I've had the heater on today because it hasn't dried, because we are going into winter, and it's been 3 days. And as you can see, it's still through here, shiny. And those of you that have followed me for a while know that there are lots of my paintings that I have put my fingers in. But check her out. Isn't she just beautiful? She's even got eyes now. Look at this. She's got eyes. She's wearing a mask. Protect her from the virus. Hope you are all looking after yourselves. Here in New Zealand, we're actually pretty amazing. We got to absolutely 0 cases, and the only cases we have now are people returning home. They're going into quarantine, being tested and found to have it, so they are still in quarantine, not out in the community. So we have done an amazing job here in New Zealand with a complete and utter lockdown. But for those of you that are in areas where you are still under strict quarantines, or are in areas where there's huge amounts of illness and death, please look after yourselves. But I like her. She's actually got that bronze across her forehead. We've got bronze over here as well, if I can get the light to capture it. This is all bronze through here. I just really like it. I think it's pretty. Yeah. So if you want to catch my testings and playings video with how I created this, head on over to Patreon, and for just $10 a month you can join me. That's $10 US, by the way, for those Kiwis that freaked out when they realized it was US. Because Patreon is run by an American, based in America. So if you would like to see that, it is there, and you're more than welcome to pop on over and see what went on there. I will be going live on my Monday morning, early, which will be Europe and America's Sunday afternoon for the US, evening for the EU. So I would love to have you come join me. If you want details on when that is, sign up on my newsletter, and I promise I don't give anybody else those details. And if you would like to support me on Patreon, you get to come and play online with me and actually talk to me rather than having to type, which is really fun. I enjoy that. And what else? If you just want to give me money, you're more than welcome to. Oh, that sounds so dodgy. There is a PayPal link in the links below where you can donate, contribute, or you can purchase my art, or however, or just by watching the ads, letting the ads run during the videos, that contributes to me covering my costs and some of my time. And I'm really, really grateful to all of you that support me just by watching the videos. What else is possible? How much more fun can we have? I have done another painting. It is in the drying, and that'll come out sometime next week. As I say, we're going live on Monday, your Sunday. So let's have some fun. Come play.